Well, this week we've told you Brownsburg School Superintendent Dr. Jim Snapp announced his retirement effective immediately. My first question was, did it have anything to do with a 7-year-old special needs student made to eat his own vomit? School is not answering that question. But we do know that 5 educators were charged by the Hendricks County prosecutor. We wanted to learn the latest now on this case because of abruptness. The attorneys for that little boy and his family, Catherine Michael and Tammy Meyer, join us this morning to talk more about it. And ladies, thank you for joining us. I know that we can't make the jump that these two things are connected. However, it brought us to want to ask, what is the latest on this case? And it just so happens that you guys filed a motion yesterday.
We filed a motion to compel because we know not only that there are more videos that are now coming out, but that there are more beyond that are not being turned over to us. And that's a huge concern at this point.
Yeah, Tammy, jump in. Maybe for people that don't know, I think most people probably watching do know about this story, but for those that don't know, this video showed that there were staff that made this nonverbal student eat his own vomit. Right. It's so hard to even, we just say that kind of lightly now. But you guys have found that you have some of the videos, but there's more?
Right, there's more. Apparently more have surfaced. We heard there was 1, and then there were 2, and now we know that there are probably 5. We've seen 2 out of those.
And how did you learn? Can you take us through that? I mean, a lot of times we hear this after the fact, how hard it is to get evidence, and in criminal cases we know that that's illegal to withhold evidence. How is it that you guys were able to find that out and kind of take us through that process? Is this coming from the school? Is it the police department? Is it the prosecutor? How is this working?
It's coming from all of these individuals. So we got a motion to compel granted a while back where they were supposed to turn over more evidence to us. And that's when we got a second video. We didn't know of the existence of the other 3. And when I say a second video, we're not talking about the same incident. We're talking about more abuse. And that's when we started to realize there's a bigger picture here, which is also why we haven't filed suit at this point, is because there's a much bigger picture. And then we found out later that there were 3 more videos in existence. We have not seen those.
Tammy, and is it, it's different abuse, but is it the same child, or is it a different child, and are there more kids involved here?
Yeah. We think that there is a much bigger picture than just this one child, and that's what we're starting to find out. And you asked a good question. I mean, how do you get to this point? You just have to keep hammering away, because the first answer you get may not be the right one.
Gosh, and you think about that. What do you want parents to know that are watching right now? This has become really controversial in Brownsburg because some people think that Dr. Snapp is being unfairly targeted. No one is talking about why he is retiring now. I know you guys don't have inside information on their agreement and why they were let go, but I'm assuming you have a message for those families in Brownsburg right now that do have so many questions, and that some that are hurting.
First of all, I think that for families, they need to know that they do have power. They have power to ask for their child's educational records, to start asking questions. And what Tammy and I know about the Brownsburg schools and what we're learning, there are some really incredible problems there, far beyond, I think, what everyone is seeing from the surface.
All right, we appreciate you both taking the time to educate us and to learn more, and we'll keep trying to fight for more answers and to find out what's going on here. For more information, though, on all of this, you can read our past stories too. You'll find them at fox59.com, and then if you just came in the middle of this interview, you'll see the whole thing later at fox59.com/Angela Answers.